One of the great things about trade shows like Mobile World Congress is being able to see weird and wacky gadgets that are so far outside the mainstream of consumer tech. The Nubia Alpha is just such a device. Depending on your perspective, it's either a supersized smartwatch or a wearable smartphone. And while there is some undeniably cool technology behind it, look, let's be honest, it is just a little bit ridiculous. I mean, look at it. First off, the Nubia Alpha has evolved somewhat since we first saw it back at IFA 2018 in Berlin. It's wider, with a new chassis design that offers more horizontal space and generally a more rounded look than its previous incarnation. That said, I still wouldn't argue with you if you said it looked like some sort of futuristic sci-fi handcuff. Fashion-wise, it's going to be really hard to pull off this look, especially in this super ostentatious gold finish. It's worth pointing out this is a truly flexible device, not just a curved screen. The plastic 960 by 192 OLED display runs around almost half the perimeter of the Alpha, and the rest of the body is made up of this metal link strap. The spec sheet pretty much reads like any other modern Android smartwatch: a Snapdragon Wear 2100 processor, 1GB of RAM, 8GB of storage, and a 500 mAh battery. But the experience of using it is completely different. There's a totally custom interface sitting on top of Android here, and it shows. And look, this for all intents and purposes is a fully functional smartphone, complete with SIM slot and cellular capabilities. You can make calls, you can send messages via WeChat or SMS, you can buy stuff with Alipay, you can even take super awkward selfies from what'll probably be a really unflattering angle. There's also a significant loadout of fitness and exercise features that tie into the heart rate scanner around the back. Given that it has this really weird form factor though, the way you interact with it is also a little bit unusual. In addition to housing a full touchscreen with the usual taps and swipes, the Nubia Alpha also has gesture support thanks to this infrared sensor here, and you can wave your hand or finger over it to swipe back and forth, though input detection isn't always perfect. Plus, it doesn't help that the UI itself also diverges considerably from the standard Android interface paradigms. You've got touch controls, gestures, and the escape hatch offered by the back and power keys over on the right there. But that's about it. It looks very different to what you might see on a standard Android phone. This thing isn't what you call traditionally stylish or even practical, but that isn't why it exists. Instead of seeking to create a mass-market consumer product, Nubia has itself a classic concept device. Something that might not see much exposure outside the halls of Mobile World Congress, but equally something designed to put this small Chinese brand on the map. And hey, if you do want to buy it, then the cellular version will go on sale in China and the Wi-Fi version in Europe later in the year. That's it for now. Stay tuned for our Galaxy S10 review coming very soon and subscribe so you don't miss that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.